CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tail of the tape. Introduce. Here comes. It's Floyd.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York.
One of the hottest. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook doesn't score. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Nice counter. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Ball in a match though, pop, jab, move, get them angry.
Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bo in that last round. That bell could not have come. And there's the bell for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. No rest for the weary. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Todd, I was a fighter that had an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, it just really befuddles your opponent because when they think you're out of range, bam, you catch them with a jab. And if you catch them on the end of a jab, it takes and befuddles a fighter.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Trying to land that jab. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. What the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without...
Back at it in round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
There's a lot of weight there to give away, and if you're giving away that weight, you've got to use it to the maximum because you've got to be smart. Every shot hurts. It's not about skill, it's more about power.
It's all offense all the time. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so
Gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And the big fella stumbling backwards. And Big Daddy goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it because if you let him jump back on you...
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Bo in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be... There's the bell to start round 5. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They stagger back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Not a lot of defense here at all. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Fighter will say no mas. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Swing and a miss with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a... Let's start the sixth. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. Thought! Big and Riddick Bowe is on the canvas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay? How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the... Here we go, it's round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. And Bo is dazed. Big Daddy hits the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.